Hey everybody, it's Lisa Erickson, a lead executive, and we are on to the next video. Today I wanted to talk to you about opportunity packets and the importance of them. So let me just go over a little bit about what I personally put in my opportunity packs, but more than what's in them, what you put in them is what you do with them. What do we do with opportunity packs, and why are they, I believe, one of your best investments, or don't leave home without it? Like the Jamberry Bible we talked about, same with the opportunity packs. But remember, that's when you have the mindset of recruit, recruit, recruit. So your opportunity packs are going to be a valuable part of that mindset. So first of all, I like to put them in the purple metallic-y envelopes because I like bright colored, so they're shiny. And I use a lot of corporates materials and then just a couple of things that have been reproduced. So I like to have the host join brochure because obviously I talked to you about how I feel the host join brochure is the most successful piece of literature that corporate has. So you want to use the host join brochure, and if you turn your host brochure around, on the back there's a spot that you would normally put a label. It says your consultant is, and instead of a label, I like to put the words your name here. So it's kind of like they're looking at it and that's a seed that's planted that's telling them that they would be the consultant, and so their name would be here. Now, obviously, I still label my host join brochures in a couple different places, but that's just a cute little tip, is to write the words your name here. I also like to put a little post-it note on the inside where the kit is and just say life-changing opportunity, love Lisa. Just something extra on the host join brochures with a post-it note. Okay, I also have in there our like it, our love it and like it brochure from corporate, again labeled. A catalog labeled, same way. And I like to have 2 sample sheets in my opportunity pack. Number 1, 2 sample sheets is cheaper than a half a sheet of nail wraps. And so I like to have 2 sample sheets, and I put those inside of a small white clear plastic bag with alcohol prep wipe, cuticle, and application instructions. And then on the outside of that, I have a little post-it note that says practice / some for friends. So I want them to know that these nail wrap samples they can practice with, and then they can also give them to friends. Okay, so then I put in a Myth Buster sheet, and the one that you see here, Sally Sparks made. I actually like this one because the one that I did before had a lot of different myths. So I like just this simple myth 1, 2, and 3. I don't know enough people to sell, so I won't make any money. Great explanation there. Myth 2 is I'm a terrible salesperson, so I can't sell Jamberry. Phenomenal explanation, as you can see here. And the third one is only people with a lot of time can be successful. Those are the 3 most common myths, and I love that Sally has put them all together in one sheet, and so I would put them on here. Now, here's a trick. Whenever I know that I'm going to use a certain piece of literature, like I would use this one, I am using this one, the Jamberry Mythbusters, I put my label on the bottom of this, and then when I print them at Office Max or Home Depot, I don't have to label all of them because the one that I printed had my label on there. So just a tip, you probably already do that, but it took me a few a couple months before I realized, duh, put a label on everything that you're having made copies of, because then you don't have to label it again. All right. So again, I have the host join, the love it and leave it, a catalog, my sample packs with 2 sample sheets, this Mythbuster sheet you're looking at, and a couple of business cards. And then I like to add our statement of earnings sheet, and that you can find on your team page. Corporate put that out. If you need it, it's ask your team manager, or I have it on our team page. And then I personally like to highlight my rank and then kind of highlight the payment. And remember, with the statement earnings, it has the lowest and the highest. So let's say I was elite and then premier and then lead and then back to elite. I'll highlight those and say, this is what I've ranged in the last year, love Lisa. Again, so showing them the statement earnings and showing them where I land in the pay scale. It is not saying exactly what I make because it is a range. But I show them that I go up and down, and that's life, that's reality. But I like to show that, so do that. I also include a postcard that I use with all my customer follow-ups. It's a little postcard that talks about thank you for supporting my business. It's a picture of me, a little bit of my story. I learned that tip from Amy Grace. And those cards we just get made at Vistaprint. So if you're on my team page, you can see my card. But again, it's just a postcard of a picture of me, a little bit about me and my family, and thanking them for supporting my business. Again, labeled. So that goes in there. And then the most important thing for the the opportunity packets that you're actually you're giving to someone, not just putting them out randomly, because I do that, and we'll talk about that. But let's say your friend Kelly wants an opportunity pack. I believe the most important thing that you can do is a handwritten note. So I have all of these made up 50 at a time in my office. And I actually have my assistant help me make these up. I like 50 done at all times. And when I have someone who specifically wants an opportunity pack, I will grab the opportunity pack that's already done up and they're not sealed, and then I write a handwritten note to her. So, Kelly, thank you so much for taking the opportunity to look into my company, and I know this is just going to be something that you'll love. And then I will personalize it to whatever we had talked about. So remember, in other videos, I'm telling if they are looking for soccer lessons, if they are looking for extra income, if they want to be financially free, you want to write that in your note and telling her, I just know Jamberry can be the opportunity for you to find financial freedom. I know Jamberry can be the opportunity for you to have a little bit of fun money for yourself, to pay for your son's soccer lessons. Whatever it is she is looking at, we always want to make sure that we have the answer for them. And so you're going to want to write that in the handwritten note. Now, again, what's in my packets are my host joins, the love it and leave it, a catalog, a sample kit, which has 2 sheets of samples in it, and then a little post-it note that says practice/for friends, the Mythbuster sheet, business card, statement of earnings highlighted with ranks that I have made, and the postcard of my little story that I have made. I put those in everything, and then the handwritten note. I also, on the outside of the purple shiny envelope, love to have the sticker that says, I get paid to have beautiful nails and you can too. So I put a couple of those stickers on the outside. Now, obviously I send those to anybody that wants the opportunity packs, sometimes I'll post on my Facebook page that I have 10 packs ready to go out. Who wants them? And then I'll fan out the opportunity packs and I'll take a picture of it and send those to whoever wants them. I send them to customers that have placed orders. My VIPs, I am constantly sending these out. Obviously, I bring them to my in-home parties. Now, these are the shiny purple envelopes with that really catch your eye. So when I'm doing a home party, I will fan out about 5 or 6 of these on the table wherever I'm standing up to speak. I don't say anything about them. They're just sitting on the table, shiny, catching your eye. Now remember, when I go to parties, my focus is recruiting. So some people might do this with the hostess packets, but I do this with our opportunity packets. So I have those sitting on the table in front of me, and they're shining in all their glory. And almost, I don't think I've not ever had somebody ask, but someone will say, what are those purple envelopes? They just do. It's curiosity gets the cat. And so I'll just say, oh, they're my opportunity packets. Would anybody like one? I'll joke about it. So let's say that there's a guest that she's asking all the right questions. She's playing the games. She is super active in your party. I will pick up one of the purple envelopes and kind of jokingly wave it up in the air and just say, okay, you guys, I'm sorry. I just got to stop the party right here. Megan is like on fire for Jamberry, isn't she? Megan, you are playing all the games. You're asking all the right questions. I think this opportunity packet has your name on it. And I'll kind of pretend like I'm going to hand it to her and then maybe like pull it back and take it away from her and like play a game. You know, just actually not a game specifically with those, but just make fun with the packets. And so if you have a couple girls that are interested, you can kind of pretend like you're going to give them the packet and just have fun with it. In my previous video of the Jamberry Journey Bags, and I play that game, I have the opportunity packs ready. So same thing. If anyone during my party is interested in the opportunity and know they want to join, I have your pack right here ready for you. I also will offer an opportunity packet to every single person at my checkout. Here's why. Because you don't know if they're looking for the opportunity, but they just didn't want to say anything in front of their friends or family. So when I close my party and I'm doing my full service checkout, I have a sign up that says, if I don't ask you to book a party or join my team, your order is free. Okay, so I have to ask every single person if they'd like to book a party or if they'd like to join my team. So let's pretend it's that I'm at checkout and I do this one-on-one, and I have a packet of my hostess booking packs, and then my hostess information pack for booking a party, and then my opportunity pack for joining my team. So Megan comes up. I'm going through the full service checkout with her. We're finishing up her order. Now Megan has already looked at my sign that says, if I don't ask you to join my team or book a party, your order is free. She's almost hoping that I don't ask because she wants her order for free. Let's just be real about that. And I'm almost done, and I go, okay, Megan, which packet do you want? The bright, shiny packet, which is my opportunity, because I'd love for you to join my team, or the manila envelope that has all the information about you booking a party with me today. Which one do you want? And I'm kind of like poking or joking or flashing the purple one, because that's ultimately the one that I want her to pick. But that is my way of asking her if she wants to book a party or join my team, so I don't have to give her her order for free. And it's done right there. It's simple. It's fun. So they see the sign, and I have both my packets ready. I like to bring 10 packets of each. I have yet to ever recruit 10 people at a party, but hey, you never know. Positive thinking. So I'm asking them which one they want. Maybe they don't want either one. Fine. I'm hoping they take my opportunity pack. So that's how I use them at parties. All right. I hand the opportunity packs out a lot. So when you go buy a bulletin board and you might just put up a sample and a card, a business card, I am pinning or laying them out or leaving them on counters anywhere where I can leave them, hoping they will fall into the hands of someone who's looking for the opportunity. So those packets, on the outside, I have free Jamberry sample inside. So it's a bright, shiny purple envelope. And then on the outside, it says free Jamberry sample inside. And I literally will pin those to bulletin boards. And I love to do that because let's say that I was at the gym and I walked by the bulletin board and this bright, shiny purple envelope caught my eye that said free sample inside. You're going to bet 100% that I'm going to take it. And so that's what I do. I pin them up at laundromats. I pin them up at banks. I bring them into the community centers. I'll bring them into grocery stores. I will put them out into the public wherever I can. And so I am handing out these opportunity packets like crazy. So let's say the opportunity packet falls in the hands of somebody. Here's the deal. They might not join the team. I hope they are. But they might book a party with you and they might place an order with you. So the opportunity packet is like killing 3 birds with 1 stone. Hey, I'm not going to kill birds. That's just a statement. So it's getting those 3 things done in one packet. They might join, they might book, and they might buy. And that's why I hand out the opportunity packets as much, not, or as more, is that what I'm trying to say, as samples. So if I'm just going to pin up a sample packet onto a bulletin board, I would rather put the opportunity packet out. Now, cost-wise, listen, I have not paid for catalogs since I've been in the business. I always get the free marketing materials. I look for coupons for my printing. I'm still big on that. I have found a place online that will do bulk printing of colored sheets very inexpensively. So I will do that. And, you know, if you can make 10 a month, then I challenge you to do that. My personal goal is I like to hand out 10 to 20 of these a month outside of my parties, right? I might hand out 5 at one party. I'm talking about randomly out in the world, just handing out these opportunity packets. I leave them at the mall. I will go in and use the bathroom, and then I will leave them on the counter there. So, I mean, I leave them everywhere. So that's just my thoughts on opportunity packets. I hope that you found some knowledge or a couple little nuggets or some tips on how you can do your opportunity packet. So just remember, it's not so much what's in them, it's what you do with them. I have always taught my team that your samples and your catalogs and your host joins and your love it and leave it packets, they do not produce any money for you and your family sitting on your desk. So although you've bought them all and you're excited, and some people just look at catalogs like they want to keep them to themselves and they're expensive and they don't want to give them out. We can't look at it like that, because if you make these opportunity packets and you are ready to share them with the world, then having them sit on your desk is not going to produce an income for you. It is not going to get you building your team. What is getting them out into the world. So however you do that, through a party, handing them out, giving them to your teachers. I mean, I leave them everywhere. So that's my challenge. If you need any of this information, send me an email, but I have it all on my team page. And I'm sure your upline team manager can find these things also, because they were created by Jamberry consultants, and almost everything in my opportunity packet except the Mythbusters and the statement earnings and the postcard comes from Jamberry. So, all right, ladies, thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.